Papua New Guinea's stand against United Nations resolution on Palestine. Full United Nations membership is a wise decision ever made for the country. Join us as we unravel this further. Papua New Guinea's Prime Minister James Marape and his government made a resolute choice. They stood firm together with United States of America and 7 other countries, voted against the United Nations resolution to grant Palestinians full United Nations membership. 9 countries voted against, and 143 voted in favor of the resolution. The whole world knows that these 143 countries not only supported so-called oppressed Palestinians but give full support to Islamic terrorist organization Hamas, whose charter is to completely wipe out all the Jews and annihilate only Jewish state of Israel on the face of the earth. These Islamists are anti-democratic, anti-Israel, and they hate modern civilization. They hate America and Israel so much and always chant death to Israel and death to America. They call America is the big Satan and Israel is the small Satan. These are the terrorists who massacred 1,200 Jews and taken 252 Israeli hostages on October 7, 2023, and the whole world is siding with them by voting in favor of full United Nations membership. This is unbelievable. Let's delve deep into why Palestinians are usually at war with Israel since its independence in 1948. Palestinians are indoctrinated with lies by Islamic propaganda religious education system to hate Jews, Christians, and non-Muslims, that they are infidels or defiled creatures, as it is stated in their holy book Quran and Hadiths. They also have Quranic verses that state the last day will not come about until every Jew is killed and the land of Israel is fully reconquered by Muslims and fully under Islamic control. In 1947, United Nations proposed 2-state solution, one state to Jews and the other to Palestinian Arabs. However, Jews agreed but Palestinian Arabs refused because they wanted to claim the whole land of Israel. This motivation of Palestinian Arabs to claim whole land of Israel under their control is the Islamic religious ideology or belief. Every Muslim and Palestinian kid is being indoctrinated to kill every Jew wherever they find them and conquer Jerusalem, including whole land of Israel, and install Islamic regime to rule the country before the last day comes. This is the main reason why all surrounding Islamic countries like Gaza, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and all Muslim countries are enemies to the only Jewish state of Israel. Islamic countries have this one mission only, that is, to annihilate the only Jewish state of Israel completely on the face of the earth. That is why they launched a war against a newly born Jewish state of Israel after rejecting 2-state solution from United Nations in 1947, which is called an Arab-Israeli War, a 6-day war of independence in 1948, which they lost to Israel. Today you will still hear from the Palestinians and all Muslims around the world, even from the protesters who support Islamic terrorist group Hamas, that they do not want 2-state solution, but the whole land of Israel, which they refer to as Palestine. A common phrase they chant is "from the river to the sea Palestine will be free," which means starting from the river Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea there will be no more Jews, all will be Palestinian land. By this they mean the complete annihilation of the only Jewish state of Israel. Killing every Jew by a Muslim is their #1 Islamic religious faith, or a mission given by their God Allah in their holy book Quran and Hadiths. Whoever kill a Jew will be greatly rewarded with 72 virgins in the Islamic paradise by their God Allah. That is why all Muslims hate Jews and want all of them to be killed. Have you ever wondered why Islamic terrorists commit suicide attacks everywhere in the world? In some instances, they blow themselves up in suicide bombings, killing many innocent people, and chant Allahu Akbar. In Arabic, it means God is great or praise God. This is completely opposite of Christian faith. You cannot praise Christian God while killing people or committing crimes that goes against Christian faith, which is the biggest crime or sin ever committed. Furthermore, the Islamic countries are mainly barbaric, medieval, war-ridden, violent, undemocratic, religiously obsessed hellholes under the oppressive Sharia law with few personal freedoms. Now let's unravel the myths about Palestinians being the natives of the land of Israel, which is a total lie. The land of Israel is historically and biblically belongs to the Jewish people. The historical Palestine is the area annexed by Jordan near West Bank, partly by Saudi Arabia, and Sinai Peninsula by Egypt. The original Palestinians were also separated between these countries. The modern-day so-called Palestinians that are currently living in Israel are the original Jews themselves, who were forced to convert to Islam after Islamic conquest in 11th century. Thus many Jews were killed and others forced to flee to Europe. Few Jews who stayed back were told to pay tax or jizya in Arabic on their own land under the very oppressive Islamic Sharia law. The question should be asked is if the current Palestinians living in Israel are the Jews themselves who were forced to convert to Islam, then why cannot they happily integrate into the Israeli Jewish societies today? The Jews who are returning from Europe back to their homeland are their very own brothers and sisters who left after Islamic conquest. The international community is now crying louder in big numbers to go with two-state solution to fix the Israeli-Palestine conflict. With this in mind, do you think there will be a lasting peace between Israel and the Palestinians if they are given the separate states? Draw the picture from the massacre of 1,200 Israelis on October the 7th, 2023 that started this current Israeli-Hamas war. The Israeli government left Gaza in 2005, and the Palestinians governed themselves when they elected Hamas leaders as their governing body. Over 19 years of self-governing Gaza Strip, they turned their houses, schools, mosques, churches, non-government agency offices into military facilities, only to wipe out all the Jews and annihilate the only Jewish state of Israel completely. If they are given the separate state, they will definitely build that state into terrorist base and attack Israel again and again. As their Hamas leaders already said after October 7th, that they will do it again and again 1,000,000 times. Back to us Papua New Guineans, where we stand in this Israeli-Palestine conflict. As a Christian nation, we stand by our principles, rooted in history and faith. We stand firmly with Israel despite all global opposition. Why? Because Papua New Guinea recognizes the right side of Jewish history and the pivotal role Christianity played in Western civilization's development. The Jewish God Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, tremendously blessed the Western countries when they adapted Christianity since 4th century till to date. Genesis 12:3 declares that whoever blesses Israel will be blessed, and whoever curses Israel will be cursed. As a developing nation, Papua New Guinea believes in the power of perseverance and faith. By embracing Christianity, we trust in the promise of blessings just as Western nations have experienced. We hold on to our faith, believing that one day this same Jewish God Yahweh will bless us, making Papua New Guinea a strong, developed, and superpower nation like Western countries. This is the prayer of many of us Christians in this country. In general, Papua New Guinea's decision to vote against United Nations resolution to grant Palestinians a full United Nations membership is not just about politics, it's about truth, freedom, faith, and the threat of Islamic extremism. Subscribe for more insightful content, like and share of our video to spread the message, and comment your thoughts below. Together, let's shape the world with truth-based faith and determination. Thank you, and see you in our next video.